First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And today's lesson is going to be the spirit and the flesh are contrary one to another. Let's get right into the lesson. This is the book of St. Matthew 26, verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Meaning, in our spirit, we want to do the right thing. But as long as we're in this flesh, we can go off at any time. This is the book of Romans 8, verse 1. And I'm going to read all the way until verse 14. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Yahweh Shai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life in Yahweh Shai had made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, and that it was weak through the flesh, Yahweh sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, he is none of his. And if Yahweh Shai be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. But if the Spirit of him that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwelleth in you. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they are the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We of the hopeful elect, and Lord willing, I'm a part of the elect. We want to be perfect in our mind. We want to be perfect in our spirit, but we can't because we have these vile, incorruptible bodies. We're still in the flesh, so we can't be perfect. So when we go off, we feel bad. We pray and ask Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to forgive us. We can't be perfect until we get the new bodies. And when we get the new bodies, we're going to be perfect in body and in spirit. The people of the world are ran by their flesh. Their flesh runs and controls them. Because the flesh doesn't care about what's wrong or right. The flesh only cares about what feels good, what's pleasing to the flesh. That's why when people in the world commit adultery, which is a great sin, they know it's wrong, but they don't care because it feels good to their flesh. They're all about pleasing their flesh. People in the world put their flesh in the driver's seat, but we of the hopeful elect, and Lord willing, I'm a part of the elect, we put our spirit in the driver's seat. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. This is the book of Galatians 5, verse 16, and I'm going to read into verse 17. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. This is the book of Galatians 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. This is the book of 1 Peter 4, verse 1, and I'm going to read into verse 2. For as much then as Yahushua had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of man, but to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the elect, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.